Have you noticed his hair? It's back to 2020.
It had been about 4 years.
If you treat your body better, think of how good your face would look.
I'm ready, but I have no idea what we're doing. I need the Swede. Where's the Swede?
We're just out here getting it done.
Do you need to seek medical attention?
I think so.
I might lose my temper.
That's a prostate.
You'll find out.
That didn't take much.
Larson?
You never know what we're gonna get into, right, Dougal?
You're in the rhubarb! I'm having fun.
What, might I ask, are you up to?
Watching the junk pile work. He's performing under.
We got it named junk pile.
Yeah.
Oh my. So, what's the point of automation if you stand and watch it the whole time?
No, I just got in from shutting off the grain. Like, feel how cold I am? And the dump pit covers are all ripped off.
Yeah.
And trying to pull them big heavy things on
At
the
your age.
slippery ice. Wasn't good.
Look at it go. It still lives on. It missed a bunch.
I know that's where the door was. Look out, it's thinking.
Look at its streaky little trail it's leaving. Doubles as a mop.
Well, that's what it was advertised for. Doubles as a
Junk pile.
something that uses up electricity. I don't know why it don't want to do more than like 8 feet long paths, and then it turns around, so it takes like 3 times to get this here main room done.
I see it did a good job here.
It hasn't finished that corner for some reason. It's gonna have to come back for that. Should we put our handprints on it?
I don't know how
Just
I
finished
feel
it.
about that.
Oh, we can repaint it. I know how to do it now the right way. Yeah. It's good enough. Good enough.
All right, Brody. It's the next day. And we've got a project on our hands, so we're going to do something right for once.
This is right?
Well,
Or
it's
wrong?
hopefully going to be right. It's going to be right, better than what we have set up. With our new well, we can now direct feed our pressure washer. So our old well would not keep up with what the pressure washer would do. So this tank was like a reservoir, and the pressure washer sucked out of there. That's no longer needed. Then I just so happened to pick up a new, bigger spot-free rinse system. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tank and we're gonna set it in this compartment since it's upstairs. So if anything ever springs a leak here, including this whole system, it drains to the drain. This is gonna set in there. We're gonna connect these two tanks together, so we'll be able to have, how many gallons is this?
90? 100?
Pause for knowledge. That's at least 70 to 80 gallons, so they're similar size. We're gonna go with 150 to 160 gallons spot-free rinse water. Does that make you excited?
That's a lot of water.
What we have to do now is where our old spot-free rinse system is, and we have that all plumbed up decent. We're gonna PEX tube along the wall, down the wall, through the floor, connect to our existing. And it's the first time he's heard this, so he's looking.
Yeah, it's the first time.
This was a Sunday at 4 o'clock emergency run to Menards so we could do this week.
Emergency?
It was an emergency to keep you happy.
You were bored at home, is what it was.
Doesn't matter. No, we
It's not
can't.
working.
We
It's
can't
not
do it that
working.
easy. This is the fun part. We get to play with PEX tubing.
I've never done that, so.
Oh, it's a blast of fun.
Okay.
I think so. I think that'll work. We gotta route one of these hoses to the drain, and then this to our supply, and this we'll have to add on to get to the drain. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Quit touching things.
Why? Just looking.
Okay, so we're gonna first start with mating the two together. There is a hole in here. It's not drilled out completely, so we're going to drill all the way through, penetrating the tank. Then we'll screw this in, and we can connect the two. So as they fill, they'll fill evenly. As it empties out of this tank, it will flow into it, and that's how we're going to gain capacity. So we have a system exactly like this one. They come in many different sizes. The one we have downstairs, I believe, is like a 30-gallon, which on a heavy day of washing from this guy burns through it pretty quick. So that's why we're increasing it, because I believe this makes about a gallon per hour. I'm not positive on that, but I believe that's what this will do, is gallon per hour. So it takes quite a while to make it. Basically what it is RO water, so it has no like hardness, no minerals, all that stuff. It's like drinking water, more or less, which you've seen us talk about quite often. This is just a bigger model, bigger tank, all that. So basically you wash your equipment or your truck and you rinse it down with this. No hard water spots, no more wiping down the equipment. So this thing has paid for itself like 100 times over, because this guy don't work for free as much as I like him to. We should probably Teflon that.
I think so. It feels loose.
Yeah, we need some Teflon tape.
Did you bring it up here?
No, of course not. No, that would have been too forward thinking. Okay, so where Brody's working is right up there in that top corner. So we'll be coming along this wall upstairs and then through this hole right there, actually. That's a sleeve through the cement. So we'll be coming down somewhere here. And this garden hose that goes through the floor to the wash bay will be getting hooked up to that PEX line. The reason that we're changing all of this is because the bigger one don't fit here. Here's our old spot-free system, and we're just upgrading. That one, well, we'll either sell it. No, probably not. We'll keep it. I'll put it in my shed. Then I can wash my lawnmower or something with it. I don't know. Anyways, the new one wouldn't fit here. Quite honestly, didn't really like it in this area anyway. So upstairs will be cleaner, out of the way. This is gonna work nice. If you guys have any interest in picking up a spot-free rinse system, I would suggest it. I highly would. I do have a code for you to save 10%. That is code Larson25, all capitalized. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can check it out. They only ship in the continental US, and I believe they have free shipping. And obviously they have systems for everyone. There's a smaller, I would say, garage style. It worked great for us actually too in the shop, but we're upgrading because we wash like a lot, as you guys know. So let's get back to it. But if you guys have any interest, like I said, want to save 10%, head to the link in the description and check it out. Here, I was under the impression that this stuff was easy to work with.
Never is.
It's not pliable at all.
No.
Oh yeah, that should work. Good. We maybe should stop here till we get, we gotta cut in here and come down or somewhere there, so we maybe should stop with our tying for now.
You're doing a really good job.
I appreciate the moral support.
You want to move the shelf?
No. Oh no.
Thanks for coming along for the tough spot.
We really appreciate the help. And that
When it shows
we
up.
would mean my shoulders and back.
I've got bad shoulders and my back's only getting worse, so. You know I turned 30 in like 4 months?
Have you noticed his hair? It's back to 2020 type stuff here.
It's still there, it's just much shorter. It had been about 4 years.
If you treat your body better, think of how good your face would look.
Alright, good luck.
I was looking in the mirror actually last night and I thought to myself, wow, aging? It's not like I'm 21 anymore. Okay, so Me and Eric have been working on running our supply pipe. This will be going down the floor like I showed you. Brody's been working on building basically this, only we're gonna go here or here, maybe here.
I was thinking there.
Right here, yeah, okay. So then we are going to be mounting this valve, 2 of these, one on each side, hopefully everything clears. You want to verify that that clears? The handles, so you don't pinch yourself. Yeah, that'll work nice, or we'll maybe go with something like this. We're gonna use these to clamp them on. And ultimately what's going to happen here is we're gonna cut into this supply pipe. This is for the pressure washer. We're gonna cut in, tee in, drop down, and then this will be coming up over here for supply. So then we have soft water going to this, and RO water going to the wash bay out of this. Okay, I got so busy talking that I've forgotten what I'm supposed to do.
I'm lost.
And now you're in the way.
I can move. I don't care. It's pretty good actually.
Oh, we have water. That was a terribly crooked cut, boys. There we go. They pushed it all that way somehow. Okay, we're ready for our crimper.
Show them how it's done.
Quit whispering, it makes me nervous. I've screwed it up.
I know, this is a great angle. I can't really reach it. Uh-oh.
Okay, we're back to 3/4 now. Done?
Can't do it that way. Do you like that? I was about to hear.
Well, my concern is if we go up, does that mess with the filter?
Oh,
Does it need to be able to drain instead?
effort, huh?
What,
Why does this keep not... Oh! Jay!
Are they okay?
oh yeah. Dang near took us out.
Hello!
You guys still alive?
One camera down. Okay, we're getting pretty close to setup here. What do you think, Brody, of your bracket?
My bracket looks fine.
I think this looks pretty clean. So this is supply, actually. You might think that's supply, but no, this is what supplies this to make water. And then this is going to be the output out of this machine. Up to here, boom. So we're very close to done up here, I would say, besides hiring an electrician to come in. Ultimately, what we have, this has a pressure switch to turn it on and off, which in the past gets forgotten to unplug this when we have it hardwired in. So ultimately what we have is a outlet plug-in somewhere up here with a switch by the pressure washer. Come in, turn it on, it'll power up this unit. This will turn on and off as it needs, but when we're gone, this thing don't have to sit and cycle if the line loses pressure. That's the only thing we're gonna have to maybe hire done. As of now, we'll just plug it in when we need. These are literally gonna stay open all the time. They're just there for security measures. So this is the last, oh, I hit something. This should be the last step to the process. Here's where we stopped. We gotta run this down the wall, down to where I was talking to you guys before at. What would we be hitting though? Yeah, what do you see it hitting?
Yeah, you're hitting the conduit.
Oh,
I gotta get a ladder and get up there and pull it.
you can't reach it?
It's on the top of the ceiling.
Oh.
Well, I gotta get a ladder. Ooh, look at that. There's one right in front of me in the shop.
It don't seem like it wants to go.
No, it don't.
You know, I remember, Brody, putting these conduits in this hole. It was a hole. Had to air hammer this all out.
And I don't even know if I can reach with a ladder. Yeah, go push. Oh.
There we go.
Hey, hold on.
Are you gonna pull or?
Just hold on. Yeah.
How much do you need?
How much do you have up there?
Well, I have a ton, so you take what you need. You got too much? Pull it back.
Yeah, I'll pull that down.
I will cut and splice this then. I'll be down in a bit. Goodbye. Yeah, Brody.
Have you've cut it, right?
No, not yet.
Sometime let me know.
It's cut. Pull it up. Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
Now it's like, if you wanted to make it look decent,
Go up higher, you're saying?
both like that. Where did I put that valve?
Yeah, that would be fine. We could turn the water on upstairs. Do you trust that it's gonna hold everything? We can start making water.
Why don't we have a guy up there?
Well, the fluid should stop soon. When it comes through the ceiling, we'll know that we shouldn't have done that. Well, I don't know if you can see, but there it is. She's starting to fill. So once obviously it gets, up above this area, it'll start flowing into that one. And then, I don't know, many days this will be full, but once, it's not something that you use a lot of water of, so hopefully, like to wash 2 semis, you'll maybe use about 30 gallons. So this will be days worth of storage. And then we routed our drain over to here, so it'll actually put about the equal amount of wastewater out as it does clean water. And we're just gonna have that right there. Okay, I think we finished this. So we've got one more washing before we can use it, because we want to empty this so that we can actually lift this out of that area so that I can take that to my shed. And basically what we've done here is, instead of this that goes to our wash bay with the hose reel and everything, this will get connected to there. Can turn that on, and then hopefully we have a switch to master that thing, which will be right here somewhere where pressure washer on off is at. Maybe right here. Overall, I think this is the way it was meant to be, actually. I think this is going to be very, very clean system. Very clean way of doing it also. Nice window, Brody.
We couldn't afford a window.
Budget overload. Budget overload. I found a body shop that's going to paint this thing. Way more than I initially expected it to cost after calling around, but the fortunate part is they're looking for an in-between job, it sounds like. So this thing is leaving tomorrow to go get the back painted and possibly the top of the cab painted, hopefully. And hopefully that stays more in budget on what we were thinking this was going to cost. But as of right now, the paint cost is about double. Isn't it, Brody? About double what we thought.
The fiberglass just got in my hand.
Oh, that's good. So long story short, we don't want to put the window in. They don't want the window in because then we drive it 30 miles. They got to take the window back out to paint. So we're just going to let her ride like that. Well, I think with that being said, guys, next time you see this thing, she's going to look a little bit nicer, or, well, it'll probably look the same, only it'll be painted up and, yeah, look nicer. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you learned something, we'll see you guys in the next one.